And today I'm going to be talking about box plots. Um, this lesson I'm going to split up into two parts because I don't feel like I'll have time to explain it and show you how to do it in both in the same video. So you'll have to watch the next video for more examples. With that said, um, our box plot, I want to go over some of the vocabulary first. So what is a box plot? It is a type of graph that shows how data are distributed using the least value, the lower quartile, the median, the upper quartile, and the greatest value. And if you look at a box plot, it looks like this. And each of the quartiles, it splits the data into quarters, or the data into quarters. So the least value and the greatest value are at each end. The lower quartile is here, and this is the upper quartile, and this is the median. So if you look at this as a whole, this is 1/4 of the data. This is 1/4 of the data. This is 1/4 of the data, and this is 1/4 of the data. So that is splitting it into 4 pieces, which are quarters. So think about a quarter is part of a quartile. So the lower quartile is the median of the lower half. The upper quartile is the median of the upper half. So what do I mean by that? So remember in the last chapter we talked about medians, which were one of the measures of center. The median is in the middle. So the median would split it into 2 pieces. And then you would take each of those 2 pieces, and the upper quartile is the middle of that top half, and the lower quartile is the middle of the bottom half. So that's what the upper and lower quartiles are. I'm going to go over the steps to making a box plot on here. I also have a note sheet that has a lot of information on it with some examples. So just for your information, today I'm just going to go over this. So first of all, the steps, just like when we find the median of any set of values, you're going to write them in order from least to greatest. And then you're going to find the highest value, the lowest value, and the median. Those are the 3 easiest numbers to find. The median is going to be the middle number when written in order. And remember, if you have 2 numbers in the middle, then you add the 2 numbers up and divide by 2 to get that median. Okay, you find the average of the 2 middle numbers. Now the next step depends on the median, so you have to do the median first. So you split it in half at the median. The set of greater numbers is what you will use to find the upper quartile, and the set of lower numbers or lesser numbers will be used to find the lower quartile. So if there is an odd set, so let's say you have 9 numbers, then your median is not going to be included in the upper quartile or the lower quartile. If you have an even number, then they will be included in the upper or lower, okay, depending on where it is. So that's just something to note when you are finding these values. All right, so something else. The next step after I split it in half at the median, then I have an upper half and a lower half, and I find the median of each of those halves. Those are my lower and upper quartiles. And then the last thing that I do is I plot the points. So the medians are lines. So this is a line. The upper and lower quartile medians are also a line, okay? And then the highest value or the minimum, or sorry, the lowest value or the minimum is just a point. The highest value or the maximum, I put that maximum in the wrong spot here. The maximum is just a point. So the medians are lines on your box, and your higher or lowest, highest and lowest value are the ends of the what you call the whiskers of the box and whiskers. So that would be what you do with those values once you find them, okay? That was just kind of a quick run through of the directions and what they are. I'm going to set up another video just to explain how to find them. So stay tuned for the next video and watch that video before asking questions. Just let me know if you need something cleared up after watching that video. Thank you.